So I broke off my engagement, and God said to me, the next message I want you to talk about is the promises of God. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, could God not torture me any worse? Like, I literally just broke off my engagement from a man that I love, from a man that I felt that God told me to be with. And now he's telling me to talk about promises. And so I'm like, God, where are you going with this? And he said to me, I need you to talk about promises because I want you to understand and the world to understand that my promises are not contingent on man. I have given man the power to choose. I have given man the power of free will. And if they decide to choose another will, I need you to still stand on the promise that I gave you. And there's promises in the Bible that has absolutely nothing to do with a person being obedient to you, but more so you being obedient to God. And that's where my devotional was birthed. So I started doing it. I started standing on promises, no matter what it looked like, no matter how I felt in the moment, if I was grieving, whatever the case was. I decided that I was going to stand on the promises of God, that God had called me to not only be a powerful woman of God, but he also called me to be a wife. And just because the man that I felt that God had chose was rejecting his will through his actions doesn't mean that God isn't still going to send me a man and I'm going to get married. And so I birthed this devotional from that. And so while I was making those videos and I was doing this series of talking about promises, y'all, I was reigniting my hope. I was reigniting my faith, and I was giving myself a sturdier foundation to stand on, that if God has been this faithful, then I know he can be faithful. Then I knew that he can be faithful to me until the end of time. And so that's what my devotional was birthed from. So if you want to keep going on this journey with me, I ask that you download my devotional. You just click the link either in this bio or it's going to be in the description down below, whichever one is clickable. And let's do this together because we standing on promises despite of what it looks like and despite of how we feel. Amen.
Show the truth behind my scars. Had to rediscover who you are. People always see you for the scars, but now you really shooting to the stars. Holy Spirit.